Hi guys, today I want to talk about this magnificent porcelain charger that is currently on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It is very large, approximately 22 to 24 inches in diameter, and I just want to say that my video footage does not do this piece justice at all. It is much more beautiful in person. This charger is a typical example from the Kangxi period, which lasted from approximately 1662 to 1722. This charger is decorated in a style called Wu Cai. This charger is mostly adorned with various flowers, but it is also decorated with animals like the phoenix and the qilin, and many of you might have heard of the qilin from the Harry Potter books. But if you want to see how the qilin is historically portrayed in Chinese art, all you have to do is look at its porcelain. This charger's age and the style of its decoration are major determinants of its market value, but they are not the only ones. The condition of this piece, i.e. whether this piece has any defects, is also a huge factor. Because this charger was hung on a wall behind a glass case, I couldn't do a detailed examination of it, and there were certain areas that I just could not see. For example, I couldn't see its underside. I also want to be brutally honest and say that I didn't spend a huge amount of time examining this piece, but from what I did observe, it had no major condition issues that would have a significant impact on its value. There are some minor condition issues like flake chips along the rim of this charger, as you can see here. Other than that, this piece seems to be in good condition, and that is the assumption that I will be making when doing my valuation. I also want to mention that when I am doing evaluations of items on display at the Met, I am going to assume that they were never displayed at this prestigious museum. In other words, that they have no association with this museum. Now, you might find it curious why I would want to make such an assumption. It's simply because items that have been owned by the Met or displayed there will very likely sell for a price above its market value in an auction. Also, in the real world, you don't really see items from the Met being auctioned off. So finally, now I'm going to tell you what I think this charger is worth. In my opinion, if this charger were to be auctioned off right now, it would fetch a price between $350,000 to $450,000. Again, this is my opinion. Other dealers or specialists may have a different opinion on the valuation of this item. I want to reiterate that my estimate for this charger is what I believe it will sell for at auction in the current market. The market for Chinese antique porcelain goes up and down and varies from year to year. Now that you guys have heard my thoughts on this piece, what are your opinions? Did you think my estimate was too high? Did you think it was too low? How much do you think this charger is worth?